Hey guys, welcome to Sword Art Online Lost Song. Here I am Asuna, and we're going to be looking at parties. What's the best party to have? In my opinion, you don't have to take it, it's just a little tip. Okay, so I didn't originally pick this person as my main character. I went for Sinnoh because I like the cat race, so that's what I went for. And because I hadn't watched the TV series, so I wasn't that familiar with the characters, so I just went with the cat because in Final Fantasy, I'm a cat, so... But what I found was later on in the game, it was very handy to be able to heal. And if the computer's Asuna, it very randomly heals you. It's not all the time, because it's more go try and attack. And it annoyed me because they say you'd res someone, and then they'd straight away leap back into fighting. It's like, no, get back and heal yourself. And so I thought, no, okay, let me be the healer. And that way, when I play with my friend as well, he can attack and I can focus on healing. So it kind of works both in the single player and in the multiplayer game. Okay, so let's look at my things here, what I've got. Okay, weapon-wise, we're going to ignore that for the time being. But basically, pick whatever weapon you've got, pick something that has good stats. In this case, this one has a good chance of lowering their speed, hence the double S rank. So that would be what my tip would be. Say you just do that. And again, say I've put a shield on because it helps up my defense. You can see it's pretty damn high. Now the ring here that I've got, this one, if I get the stats up, shows dramatically increases MP, but it does reduce my HP, so it's a little bit lower than it could be. Now there is another ring that will just shoot my MP through the roof if I show it to you. The ring of Mimi. But look at what does my MP. Wow, really high. But look at my HP. 1500, I'm pretty sure I'll die of one hit, so it's not worth the risk. But nearly 6000 is pretty high, so I'll take that. Now this necklace here that I've got dramatically increases my defense, hence why it's so high. And a Viking emblem because that just increases all elemental resistances, which is quite handy if you're fighting bosses. Now, when it comes to your party members, if you're not bothered about who you have in your party, then go for these two because they'll do a lot of damage. So first is Kirito, and the reason being, again, dual wielding, which makes him really good. So what I've done is I've given him the Elucidator and the Dark Repulsor because these obviously were his weapons in the actual series. As you can see, this one's very good at poisoning and has a chance of binding. And this one, double S on critical hit. That's a really handy thing to have and could stun him as well. I've got this ring here which increases HP and attack, so that's quite a handy thing to have. I've got this medallion here. Now this one, it greatly increases my attack, but also lowers my defense, hence why the minus 100. But it was more handy for me to actually have the high attack stat, and if I'm healing, then I can afford to take that chance. And now with Rain, again, who's another dual wielder, what I've done is I've given her here these two weapons. Reason being, both have A on the stun. So, I mean, it is dual wielding, that's 2A. Technically, that works out as an S. If you do the math in your head, it would work that way. Or even a double A, which would be higher. So, twice the chance of it stunning them. I think that'd be quite a handy thing to have. Now, I've got Trade Ring here, which is here, which shows it decreases all your elemental abilities in exchange for a increase in attack, defense, maximum HP, and maximum MP. So basically, all the stuff goes up, which is really handy, at a cost, you know, to your elemental thing there. I've given her the same necklace, if I remember rightly. See, this one, I put this on because it increased all elemental resistances, so therefore that kind of helped a little bit. So, there you go. So, it basically comes down to weapons, the kind of equipment you put on. But say, if you guys aren't that bothered, then you can, say, like, you know, have anyone in your party. But if you really want, I mean, two characters there with really high attack stats, I mean, between them, they do over 6,000, you know, on attack damage. And so even if my damage isn't as high, if I'm playing as a healer, it's fine. They can go do all the damage and I'll just keep them topped up. So let's now just see them in action. You can see how it actually works. Okay, so accept a quest. Not a side quest, you want an extra quest. I think you want something not too hard. I haven't cleared all these yet. Legendary Beast. These just give you money. That's two, and they just want one quick one. Yeah, let's do this one. Ugly skeleton chap. Accept the challenge, go through the door, and let us do it. So guys, here's a boss. not extreme, but it is hard. So let's see what we can do. Ah, bound. Come on. Both of those, of course, know that move, which does like a 27 hit combo. Done that earlier on for you guys to see. Nearly got him. Bingo. Look at that. So there you go, guys. You saw, I mean, that was a hardish type boss, but look how quickly we got through that. I mean, like, what, a minute? 2 minutes tops? You know, what's that? So there you go, guys. That's what I'd say is a really good party setup, as long as you don't mind who's on your team. But say that's just my opinion. Please guys don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see about Sword Art.